Italy's poison will now be made in India. In a place called Vicenza, Italy, there was a chemical manufacturing factory called Miteni. Around 2011, people living near the factory began suffering from strange illness. As cases increased, tests were conducted. They found PFAS in their blood, a chemical often called forever chemicals. Why? Because once created, this chemical is nearly impossible to destroy. It persists in your body, in water, and in the soil forever. This chemical entered the local population's bodies through contaminated drinking water. According to Italy's National Health Institute, level in the bloodstream should not exceed 8 nanograms per milliliter. In one methane factory worker, levels reached over 91,900. Over 350,000 residents were affected by this contamination. Italy took action, shut down the factory, and jailed those responsible. You might think the story ends here, but it's just beginning. After the factory went bankrupt, its machinery was auctioned. A company called Viva Life Science was the only bidder. They packed up the entire plant and shipped it to Mumbai. Viva Life Sciences is a subsidiary of an Indian company, Lakshmi Organics. These machines are now being set up in Ratnagiri, Maharashtra. Lakshmi Organics openly state they acquired Methane SPA to produce the same forever chemicals. The most concerning part, India currently has no specific laws to regulate PFAS. A factory that affected 350,000 people in Europe and was forced to close has moved to India to produce a chemical that we don't even have the legal framework to control. It is because our lives are seen as having less value. The massive news is flying under the radar. The question here is, why all these things happen in India only? Why do we have such a weak framework?